Hey guys, good morning. It's the 26th of February. Welcome guys to my channel, especially for those who are new. Welcome guys. Hey everybody. Hey to those up there in the bushes and hey to those who may be watching on the replay. I'm not going to stay long. I'm only here to talk about something real quick. Um on Friday, this Friday, let me see the date. It's going to be Friday, March 3rd. Okay, so the third of March, we're going to be doing a challenge. I don't even know if I should call it simple, but we're going to be doing a challenge. It's the Whitney Houston challenge. And why are we doing this? There's somebody who came to Kickback and Karaoke Friday night and requested a song. And not everybody on the panel was able to do it at that short notice, especially because of who sings that song. It's a Whitney Houston song, guys. Come on, we all know. It takes range. You got to be like a really good singer to sing that one. And not only that, almost everybody on the panel was sick, but we were just hanging out. Who didn't have the Rona, didn't have the flu, who didn't have allergies, a cold. It was a lot going on, but we were just hanging out, having fun and singing anyway. Okay. So there was somebody who came in and requested that we sing Whitney Houston's All the Man That I Need. And listen, I'm scared to even try it, but I will. Okay. So I'm planning on trying that, and this is why I came to speak about it. So I'm doing a challenge for this Friday. It's $50 to sing one song. Okay, so the song is All the Man That I Need. Whitney Houston song. So if you're able to do that, and then the audience is going to vote. So I'm going to put a poll out. It will be in the live chat, so you'll see that, or at least on the community wall. So you guys go ahead, do the poll after hearing all the contestants sing, and whoever gets the most votes will get $50. Okay, so it's as simple as that. So I just thought I'd come on here and talk about it. And remember, it's open to anyone. My channel is pretty much open to anybody because, like I said before, and like I've always been saying since I started my channel, it's open, it's an open space. My channel is an open space. It's been that way from the beginning and it continues to be that way. I am not going to say, oh, you can't do it because I saw you over there. You can't come because I saw. Like the hell? This is YouTube, for crying out loud. I don't got time for that shit. Leave that to those who have to beef to make money or are looking for somebody to see them, I guess. I don't know. Or they're proving something to somebody. But I don't think I am proving nothing to anyone. I come on here for entertainment purposes only, and it will continue that way. And my space is open to anyone who wants to be a part of it. Okay. Hey, 300. Thank you for dropping down, and thank you also for subscribing because I'm seeing that you're a new. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh my God. I just got a message. I forgot my niece's birth. Oh God, she's gonna kill me. Oh God. Oh Lord. Oh, it's her birthday. It was yesterday. Oh God. Oh God. I'm coming off it. Hey View. She just messaged me. I'm gonna have to respond to her. How could I forget her birthday? We're in the same month. Oh Lord. It's gonna be a rough day. It's gonna be a rough day. Oh shit. Lord, maybe money will solve this problem. Maybe some money will. I'm gonna have to send her something. This is not cool. Oh God. Oh God. That threw me off. Okay. All right. So that's basically what I came on here to view. Are you coming to do the challenge? It's Friday, March 3rd. Friday, March 3rd is our challenge. Girl, you threw me off with that message, girl. Oh. So on Friday, March 3rd, I'm repeating myself. On Friday, March 3rd, we're having a challenge. It's a Whitney Houston challenge. Okay. and the song is All the Man That I Need. It's open to everyone. Whoever wants to click the link on that night, you can come on and try and attempt the song. Um, those who um, those who want to do it, you just click the link and come up. And also, it is the chat that will decide who wins. And it's $50. Come on, it's only one song and it's $50. Okay, who knows? The prize may go up. The cash price may go up. For right now, though, it starts at $50. View says, who, me? Singing? Oh no, girl. I will watch. 300 says, singing. Oop, nope, nope. That will leave me out. Okay. I may have to up the cash prize a bit. And I also may have to say, okay, do your best version of it. But I'm looking forward to it. I know maybe Connie will come through. TC, flu girl. Hopefully you're okay and your voice will be ready to try. Hypnotic. Who else? Just my five. Well, everybody. Let me not call names. Everybody. It is open to every. Oh, she says it's a little bit biased. Hold on. As a straight, you can do your best version of it. You can do your best version of the song. Oh God, my niece is gonna kill me. Oh God. Oh my God. Hey, Miss Gerald. Do not send another message, girl. I responded to you. Woo. Hey, Miss Gerald. Are you planning to click the link and sing "All the Man That I Need" by Whitney Houston, girl? He fills me up. That one. I'm already dreading it, but I'm game for it. I don't care. I don't care who catches me croaking on here. I don't give a damn. Okay. I sing, I laugh at myself. Well, matter of fact, we all click the link and sing, and if it goes through, it goes through. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Because we just basically see it as a way to just kick back and relax. That's the format of the show, actually. Click the link, sing a part of a song, sing the whole song, shoot if you feel like. It's just it's a kickback type of thing. Kickback and karaoke. It just is what it is. So don't be afraid to click the link and come up and ooh! She said no. Heck to the no. She says heck to the no. I am not a singer. Girl, that's the whole beauty of it. You don't have to be a singer to click the link. We've had good and bad days on here. Hell, Friday, just this Friday, we're all sitting up here singing. Okay, Indigo girl, get your throat together. Indigo, Indigo blessed us with some songs on Friday too. It's just all fun, and we don't care how we sound. To be quite honest, that's the beauty of it all. Do not care how we sound. Well, at least I know I don't. Just my 5 cents says there's no shame in her game. Okay. And she also sometimes before she does her songs, she'll give her a disclaimer, she'll tell you if you need to take your earphones out or whatever. She'll tell you. She'll say you may want to take your earphones out. Okay. Oh, let me see. 300 says, I'll sit this one out and just enjoy the show. Okay, 300. Okay. But remember, guys, it's open to anyone. You're free to click the link. That's just all I came on here to say, actually. There's nothing much. Ooh, Miss Gerald says she'll definitely be here. And of course, the chat. The chat is the backup. The people in the chat are the backup singers. Okay. We do have our backup singers, and they're the people in the chat. And, we have fun. Okay. Hey, Voodoo. Voodoo, are you going to be singing on Friday? There's a whole challenge out there thanks to Blue Aqua, who um matter of fact, she put $20 to say, whoever sings it, and I put the 30 on it. So we're just planning to do that on Friday. Have a wonderful day, Kenya. Good morning. It's gonna be a wonderful day for me. I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna braid my hair. I'm gonna put some crochet braids in my hair. That's what I'll be doing in a few. So I'm here. I'm actually sitting down here right now with some aloe vera gel in my hair because I got it washed. Then I'm gonna wash it out in a few, rinse it out in a few, and then I know I'm gonna take a few hours, maybe 3 hours, to do my crochet braids. Wish I could show you when I'm done, but I don't like some of these fucking people on here, so I am not gonna show it. Okay. I don't like some of these people on here. They're full of shit. They make you not want to show stuff. I haven't done it myself in a while. So it may take a little time for me, but I don't feel like combing my hair for work this week. So I'm going to sit down and put those braids in my hair, those crochet braids in my hair. I normally do it myself because I don't like wearing, like fake hair for too long. So I can always, if I get tired of it by Wednesday or Thursday, I'll pull them out. If I get tired of it by Friday, I'll pull them out. That's the beauty of it all, and that's the reason why I put the crochets because it's just easy to take them out. Ooh, Kenya says she'll be the backup singer and the backup dancer. Okay, girl. Yeah, the chat is normally the backup singers, so we got the backup dancers too. So that's what I came on here to talk about real quick, and I'm gonna go now. That's it. That's all. There's nothing else to talk about because that's all I came on here to talk about. Feel free to click the link on Friday, March 3rd, and join the challenge. Okay, I guess that's it. There's nothing much to talk about. That's all I came for. Have a wonderful rest of your Sunday. My Sunday is gonna be pretty busy. I'll be in. I don't know whose bushes to go look in. Let me see if there's anybody live. I'll be busy today. Let me. And you can check my community wall for Oh, I see one person live that I watched too. Okay. Should I make today a beef free day? Like when you consume this for like 7 whole days per week, what does it really do to you mentally when you're always watching crazy stuff on here? God, I should probably take the day off. I probably should. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to take the day off. Good morning, Caramel Bunny. I don't think I'm watching anything beef sector related today. It's, I'm taking a day off from it. But I did, ooh, last night I watched Rebel Son. Hi! Rebel. Hey, behind the scenes, Bennett. Hey, Rose. Hey, Caramel again. Good morning. Caramel, can you sing? Click the link this Friday. Rose, can you sing? Click the link this Friday. We're singing. It's a whole challenge. Okay. I was saying that I was a Rebel Son. Why are you like that? You're awful. Whew. I might just watch that again, though. No, Rebel. Why were you like that? 300 beef is hard to digest, right? It is. Yeah, I think it's Sunday for crying out loud. I don't think I'm watching anyone today. I'll play music today, while I get my hair done, probably, get myself ready for ooh, Skillet says she can rap. Well, you can do that on Friday then after that challenge. Voodoo, listen. Rebel did. He did. I don't even think he put any like thought to it. It just rolled off his tongue. Why was he so hard? I've been staying up in the bushes enjoying Rebel. Rebel, Rebel, Rebel. You chose the right name. You are a rebel, aren't you? Oh Lord. Rebel did the damn thing. For those who didn't watch, go check that out. I had it on my community wall too. Yeah. I was 2% last night when I put it up there. Yup. Rebel. The title of the video, if you want to go watch it, it's called Main course with a side of Paulette. Okay. Go over there and watch it. You know what? I'll do it one step further and I'll go freaking drop the link in the chat. It was 31 minutes. Hold on. It was a good little kiki. Copy link. Let me drop it for those who don't know. Go on over there. Hold on. There we go. There we go. That's the link to Rebel's video. You can get a nice little kiki from it. Okay. A nice little kiki. There are a lot of nice little beefs going on. Okay. There are nice little beefs going on. And it's entertaining. It doesn't have to be, the way some people, get all upset over foolishness. They go off for no reason at all. Well, Skillet girl, Skillet. Let me see. She says she'll be rapping. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, girl. Okay. Okay, girl. Tupac or Biggie. Okay, girl. Do your thing, girl. So if I see you, I see you on that night. Skillet girl. I was in some bushes the other day. Was it like 2 days ago? Girl. I didn't know you were. Ooh, girl. Mm-mm. Skillet girl. You've been busy. I was over in somebody's bushes the other day and I saw some messages and heard audio and stuff. Girl, you have been busy on these streets. I didn't know you were that busy. I am like, ooh, ooh, ooh. I was holding on to those limbs. Okay. I was holding on to those limbs, child. But anyways, guys, I gotta go. I gotta go make peace with my niece because I forgot her birthday. And ooh, ooh, she said yes. I gotta go though. Hey, Clyde. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Sunday. Ow. Oh my gosh. She said, ooh. Hey, Joyce. You guys are coming in and I was going out. Ooh. A year ago. But it's not only a year ago, Rose. No, because I heard something. It was about the one about the DA. Wasn't and that recording was also played too. So, girl, I thought you stopped trolling, girl. I thought you stopped trolling. I thought you stopped. Skillet. Skillet, you're a really busy girl. You're a really busy girl. Hey, oh, you gotta watch the replay. Yeah, I'm pretty much gonna keep this video short because I only came to speak about what's going on the 3rd of March. Yeah. She says she is pretty. Oh, ooh. Now, Skillet, why did you decide to become so close with that person? I'm just asking question. Why did you feel the need to like disclose certain type of info to that person? I was wondering to myself, what's the reason? If didn't you know or hear about it before? Shit, she says she got bored with being good. Oh my god. Skillet, that person continuously collects information. He does that so if he ever falls out with a person, he discloses it. So you got to walk on eggshells with that person. You know what I'm saying? You got to walk on eggshells with that person. You wanted it to come out. That's what you 300 says, "Can someone please answer this for me?" Jay Wilson says he doesn't watch a lot of people. Hold on, let me read this again. Can someone please answer this for me? Jay Wilson says he doesn't watch a lot of people in the beef sector, but he knows everything they say on their channels. How is that possible? That's funny. And I've said this before on here. I've said this before. Jay Wilson says he doesn't watch. He's known for saying, "I don't watch them people. I don't watch these people." So he'll say that, but then he'll be in the clouds sometimes. Like I, for one, I'll never forget. One day I was doing because on Wednesdays when I had more time, I used to be on here doing my game. I teach it, you speak it, and I don't remember if I spelt a word wrong or if I had spelt it the way it would be pronounced in patois. And I heard him on his live one day because I was saying something about what's the word I had. What was the word again? Uh, Chaplain. I think I had either spelt it wrong or I spelt it to make it the way it would be pronounced in patois. So, right, chaplain, Lain or Lin, because yeah. And he was over there on his live one day. Ooh, the chaplain so and so, not chaplain with an A, chaplain with an I. And I'm like, you go, you, Jay Wilson, you're up here in my clouds. I'm like, listen, he was making fun of it, and I'm like, you go, Jay Wilson, you're good, you're fine. I tell you guys, I don't care. I'm just on here. I found something that I'm gonna try. If I really want to make money, it's not over here. Okay. I'm here for entertainment, and I meant it. Okay. Let me see. But he does. You know what? He says that sometimes he watches stuff if somebody tells him and he goes over there and he looks. That's what he says, right? If somebody tells him something, he'll go look. Or if he hears about something, he'll go look. But in truth and in fact, he actually is subscribed to quite a lot of people on here. But he'll say he doesn't watch. But if he doesn't watch, then how does he know what to talk about? You see what I'm saying? Yes, Voodoo, they do. So some of the times when he hits the live button, it's the ones who watch that'll come in his chat and talk about it, and then he will expound on it, I guess. And maybe if they click the link, but he does watch too. Joy says he said that. Ooh, he did. Listen, Skillet, do you want to come up here and let me drop the link? I'm going to drop the link. Could you clarify? I'm so stuffy. Could you clarify that behind the scenes, but something I gotta understand this because I was up in the bushes. I didn't stay long. I never do when I go over in that particular area of YouTube. I go in and out very quickly because there's sometimes I don't like some of the stuff the person says and whatever. So he does say that, but he does watch. Hello, Lord Emperor. Oh, hey. Oh, you're from Montego Bay and you live in London. How did you find my channel, Lord Emperor? Let me know. Okay, we got Rose in the back. Hold on. Let me make sure I put my coconut up because if I'm a rose, me we bust say do one of my coconut them. Hold on there. Is that you, Rose?
Hey, good morning. Thanks for having me, Carrie. Hey, what's up, chat? Good morning, y'all. What's up,
Oh,
baby?
that was fast. What is going on with you, Rose?
What are you talking about, Carrie?
You
What do
know
you
what
want
I'm
me to do?
talking about. How did you start? First and foremost,
Okay, come on, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's chat it up.
when did you start going over by GX? Like how long?
Um,
Because I've seen you there before.
it was about 4 or 5 months ago.
Right.
You're right.
What made you decide to start, watching his channel? Like what made you subscribe and start interacting and stuff with him?
Girl, I really don't know. I just was being a busybody, to be
So
honest.
so there's not necessarily something you like about him, his character, nothing. You just decided,
I
okay, let me
like
just
I just I liked the music that he was playing and stuff and his little swag. I like that.
oh, you
I
like his
really did.
swag.
Yeah,
Okay.
I like his swag.
All right. So when did you start actually communicating with him? So you're saying you've been over there for about 4 months or so, but when did you actually start communicating with him offline, off of YouTube? That's what I want to know.
about 2021, or maybe the ending of 21, early 22.
So wait. So hold on. So you're saying you were communicating with him via email outside
Yeah,
of YouTube almost 2 years ago. However,
right.
you just started going into his chat 4 or 5 months ago.
Well, no, I was going into his chat, but then after that necklace debacle, I just left it alone. I just left him alone. I just left him alone. That's after the necklace debacle. Remember the chain?
Yeah, I think I heard about that probably a month ago. How long ago was that? Because I
The
don't watch them
chain.
very often.
Wait a minute. It was over a year ago. I'm assuming.
Oh.
Because remember,
So,
Deanna, she came on there and, showed the chain. She had the chain as a as a banner.
okay. 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 So wait.
Remember?
What
Do you
made
remember that? Do you
Yes,
remember that?
I remember that. But
Okay,
listen,
I'm bringing you up to speed. Okay,
so what made you decide to send him this chain though?
because he said he was a Mason, and the Masons were they had that third eye thing, that all
Mhm.
seeing eye, and there was a necklace that I had got. And I
Mhm.
just thought it would be a good gesture to help a man out. It was the thought that counts.
All
I
right.
thought
So
about it.
okay, so it's a good gesture. Okay. So
Right.
what you said something in the chat that it was the play of the century. Why do you call it a play of the century? What is it that you were hoping to accomplish is my question.
No, the play of the century was, the email that was composed about the flag team. There was 9 people,
Mhm.
and there was a flag team going out, and he named all these people that was on the flag team, which was a lie, because
Oh.
there was no flag team, because the
Oh.
email that he put up there from Tanya Jackson 560 at gmail.com, that was no other than your girl Skillet. So what
Oh.
I did was I composed the email stating that there was a flag team, and they was going to take channels motherfucking down. Oh, let me not cuss, because y'all know you're monetized. My bad. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
There was a email that I composed, and stating that there was a flag team going to take channels down, and people going to get up, and their chats is going to be empty, because they're going to go in and block all the people if they're a moderator, and just making it seem like there was something going on. You know what I mean?
But
And
what may let me mute
so
while you
what
give
I
your
did
I'm
was,
gonna mute
wait a
so you
minute,
can
wait a
give your
minute, wait a
story.
huh?
I said I'm gonna stay muted so you can, explain it to me. Go ahead.
Okay. So then I was like thinking in my head about the flag team. There was a flag team. This flag team was supposed to be going on around YouTube. So what I did was, I was like, boom, a light came on. Let me see how many people is going to run with this story. It was like, I was like doing a social experiment to see how many people pick up on things that they see without further investigating of what the email said. And so I just composed the email and sent it to myself at my real email address. Like, somebody emailed me, and then I just passed it along to people. It came up a few times before, but didn't get no real good response to it. So I passed it along to him. So then what I did was, I just sat back, and not knowing that it would ever come out up again. So I just decided, well, hey, since there was a flag team out there that was supposed to be flagging people and stuff, let me just come out and tell the truth, because people pick up so much carry on lies without having their proper facts. So the people that he named that was in these flags, in this flag team, that really never existed, because I composed the email. Um, so I just decided to just take a picture of my phone with the same email address, Tanya Jackson 560, and put it out there. I did a video on it showing that the email was composed from me, sent to me. So people need to stop like taking everything as face value. Do some investigating before you put lies out there on people and trying to tell people that this is what's happening. If you don't have your proper investigation and worked out stuff for yourself, you'll never grow. That was
No,
just like, huh?
oh no, go ahead. I don't want to cut you. Go
Go
ahead.
ahead. No, go ahead, babe. Go ahead.
No,
I'm
no.
in.
What made you even decide to even try this quote unquote social experiment? Spill. Do you actually like sit down and think of ways to be devious? Come on, let me know why you decided to
Sometimes,
do this.
yeah, it's Sunday morning. Hell yeah. Sometimes I do. Sometimes
Oh,
I do.
but why though? What makes
Why?
you do it? What comes to you? Like what makes you decide? You know what I'm gonna do today? I'm gonna hit the streets up. I'm gonna send some emails. I'm gonna do this. Oh, I'm gonna make some calls today. What made you decide to do it though? Like what comes to your mind when it's
You
time for
trying
these social experiments?
you trying to get into Skillet's mind? That's what you're trying to do.
I'm really interested to know, like, what makes somebody do this for real?
Okay, YouTube and like anything, it's like um, how can I put this? I don't know. I don't even know how to word it. It's like you want to see stuff happen in the beef sector without mess and stuff going on. What would y'all have to talk about? It's the beef sector, okay? The- what would y'all talk about? Don't nobody drama sells, confusion sells, and like, you understand what I'm saying?
So you're saying you're actually trying to provide some form of entertainment for the sector. So that would have been a good
Right,
talking point for some people to make content. That's what you're saying, right?
right, 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 right.
So
Right, right. Because it would be dead. What would go? What would y'all talk about? What, Terry? Actually, what would y'all talk about if there was no shit going on? Oh, I'm sorry, no stuff going on. What would y'all talk about? Come on now. What would you talk about?
this is a sector where there's always some drama, actually.
Right, right,
People, somebody could be driving in their car and it becomes content. Somebody
right,
could be doing a whole live walking and it becomes content. Somebody could be cooking, it becomes content. Everything becomes content. So they're
right,
all, and if not, there are people who try to make content, like trying to fall out with somebody just for content, trying to
right.
argue with somebody just for content, or just to be seen, or just to get numbers. They do it all the time. So you're saying that's your role in the beef sector? That's one of your roles to help create
Somewhat,
a little
somewhat,
content for entertainment. That's what
somewhat,
you're saying.
somewhat. Yeah, somewhat.
So you like trolling, basically.
It's not trolling. It's not trolling. It's providing content.
So it's okay. So you're providing content. No, those are the emails. Now, what about phone calls? Do you make those kind of stuff too? Do you make phone
Well,
calls out?
the phone. There was only what, one phone call.
Oh yeah, let me ask you this one. What about
Okay,
that day when James was over? I don't remember where he was having breakfast. Were you the one who called, to
Carrie,
say that you'd come
Carrie,
in?
Carrie.
It's a
I admit.
question.
I Wait a minute. I admit to everything I do. Everything. Everything. Now, what makes y'all think that if I called that restaurant that I'm not woman enough to say, yeah, I called it? I did not call that restaurant, Carrie.
No, I didn't say you did. Remember, I'm asking questions. I
Oh
didn't say
yeah.
I
No.
no, I didn't say
No.
skillet. Why did you call that restaurant? That's not what
Okay.
I
No.
said. I said, did
No.
you?
No, I didn't. No, I
Okay.
did not.
Okay,
So
cool.
y'all can stop saying that. I am not the only person in Pittsburgh, other than Rick Reed, that's on YouTube. There's
No,
there's
you.
there's there's plenty of people that I talk to in the chats that I don't know who these people are, like Brown Beauty World. She's from Pittsburgh. He or she, because we have had a communication, and then they knew about two cousins, they knew about the Hill District, and they said that I'm right down the street from them when I lived on the hill. So
Oh.
I'm not the only person that lives in Pittsburgh that would know different areas of Pittsburgh by seeing a background if James was driving past a certain area as a landmark of where he would be. I'm not the only person. Rick ain't the
Well,
only person. Alfreda
so
Grove. I met a person in real life on YouTube, from YouTube in real life. I met Alfreda Gross. Me and her hooked up.
oh, really?
Really? Yes.
And what was that like? What? Why did you? Why did you guys meet? And
We
what was
met.
that
We,
meeting
we met.
like?
We went to Whole Foods and we went shopping.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yes. Carrie, yes. And
Was that? Did you?
you probably seen Alfreda Gross out there, Miss
Yeah, I've
Alfreda.
seen her in the. I've seen
Okay.
Alfreda in the chat.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I met that lady. We had a good time. We
Okay.
talked, we shopped, and we went on about our merry way. I am
No,
not a bad person. I am
no.
not. I am not a bad person the way y'all think I am. I'm a pretty fucking cool chick if given a fair chance. But I won't be like
Hey,
degraded.
Ronnie.
I won't be degraded and not do nothing about it. I got feelings too.
Okay,
Okay.
so clear up this whole thing with the whole taking of James's
I
license
won't
plate
say
and all of that.
oh, I can talk about that.
Oh, you don't
The
want to talk
license.
about the this case that's coming up?
Nope, I'm not going to talk about the case that's coming up. Nope, I won't talk about that. But I can talk about the license plate.
Right, all those pictures.
About
Let's
that.
hear about that one. Okay,
I
go.
can talk about that. I can talk about that. The license plate. I did not put his license plate per se on the on in the chat, Harry. And only thing I did, and this was the reason why I done it. Okay, y'all curious? Y'all want to know? Here it is. I'm telling y'all. I play the lottery. Okay, I play the Pennsylvania lottery, but practically every day or so. So what I did was I seen the numbers on his license plates, and what I was stating in the chat, I was like, I'm going to play these four numbers, the last four numbers in the lottery today for the big four.
Now
It
hold
was
on, Skillet. Hold on.
what
How did you come across his car to even take the pic of his license plate or even know his numbers? Let's go
the,
there first.
when the pictures that I took
Okay. When was this though and why?
2 years ago, Clary.
But why though? Why it was that another reason for content again, like you said before?
No,
Remember,
that
I'm
wasn't
only
for
asking
content.
questions.
I was just trying to tell everybody if you're a lottery player, try to put these numbers in. Maybe it's a hit.
Oh Lord. Okay, keep going.
Okay, that's it. It could have been a hit for somebody.
Do you do this to other people too with their license plate?
Mm,
Like
I don't.
for to get numbers?
I drive. Wait a minute. I drive down the street, and if I see a number that's really good, and I get a good feeling about it, and I've hit on it a few times, I'll go right in the lottery place and play them numbers. You can't win it if you ain't in it. And
Okay.
there's certain numbers that my mom she had on a piece of paper that sometimes I still play. You never know where your blessing is coming from. That wasn't ill will. That I had no ill will. It was I was going to play them four numbers in the lottery. I didn't put the whole.
Skillet, skillet, skillet.
You can think what you want to think. You can think
Go.
what you want to
So
think.
you said, but okay. So you dropped some of it in the chat.
Just the numbers, not the letters.
Uh,
That's it. That's all.
300 seems to agree with you. 300 says, yeah, a lot of people play license plate numbers.
Yeah, don't. Y'all. Yeah, I don't know where y'all think I'm crazy. Nope, I ain't crazy at motherfucking all. People can walk down, look at license plates, and if it's like a certain impulse, well, yeah, let me go put that in on the lottery. Just like people play their birth dates in the lottery. People play the last four of the social security numbers in the lottery. People play like when they do them big lottery drawings for billions of dollars. People put certain numbers that's irrelevant to them, not knowing if they're going to get a win or not.
Now, Skillet, if you were actually like live, let us say you go live one day, right?
Hmm.
And somebody drops down in your chat and puts your number for your license in your chat, how would you feel about that?
It wouldn't bother me. A license plate is a public thing, Carrie.
I know it
Everybody
is.
sees your license plates every day, all day. When your car is parked on the street,
But you
everybody
wouldn't you?
sees your license plates.
Of course they
It
do.
wouldn't
You're
bother
out.
me.
You're out in public. You're on the road. Of course they do. But how? What would you say to the person if they dropped it down? Like, wouldn't you be curious to know what's the purpose of you dropping it in my chat?
No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't.
Oh,
No, I wouldn't.
alrighty.
Now putting my social security number out there, I would have some kind of feelings towards that. I would have a whole lot of feelings towards that. But a license plate number, get the
Okay,
heck out of here.
so let's work with your social security. What if somebody was supposed to drop that in your chat one day while you were alive? How would you feel about that? And tell me
I
how you
wouldn't.
would feel, and then tell me why you'd feel that way.
Uh, I would feel. I would feel like what is your intentions on doing that? But if you're not if it wouldn't really it would bother me, but then again it wouldn't because what's going to happen is going to happen it's going to happen whatever your intentions is it's going to happen or it's not going to happen. So I wouldn't it would bother me, but then again it wouldn't because whatever you're going to do with it, you're going to do with it. I'm different from a lot of people. I don't get all upset and worried about stuff like that because if you use it, my credit is very good. So it, if it messes up my credit, I know the different avenues to take to get it repaired. But that wouldn't really bother me to the point where I'm going to like be all worried about it all day, every day. No. If you use it and you get something out of it, good. Thanks to you. Good for you. But then I will go and clear it up with the creditors and just do what I have to do.
Is there anything else I left out, neglected to ask you? You know that I
I
may.
don't know. I can't read your mind. I
No,
can't
because
read
you
your mind.
hold on, because you came up to speak about the whole thing about over by GX. So I just want to know, is there anything else that I may have, that you may have wanted to make clear to us? Because remember, I don't know everything. So
No, I think you did a good thing and a good job asking me questions that you want to know. Only you can answer that if there's anything
okay,
else you need to know. I
I
don't know
can't
what you
think
need
of
to know.
anything else. I just wanted to know, like, how you guys became close. Are you still going to be going over there to support him?
No, I'm done.
You're
I'm
done.
done. Done. And when you call women the when you call women the bitches and hoes and stuff, I'm a
But he's
black
been
woman.
doing that. He's
Yeah, I
been
know
doing
that.
that.
I know that, and I was a follower. Okay, I was a follower. Okay, I choose not to follow that type of activity anymore.
Okay, so all the prior things that you liked about him, his swag, his music, and all of those stuff,
He, I can like them from afar. I can like that from afar, but be being close up and personal with it, nope, I can't do that anymore.
okay. All right. So what else is Skillet up to these days? As I'm seeing
Well,
that your channel has been growing, you're closer to your 1,000 and everything. What have you been up to?
nothing much. Just living life, getting spoiled by my husband, and doing the right thing out here. My husband, he's the commander of Allegheny County American Legion. He's a Marine, and his mission is to for the homeless vets. And I am the president of the Women's Auxiliary. So we'll be doing fundraisers and stuff for him and getting more members to join the Legion here in Pennsylvania. So I'm busy and I'm active in the community. I'm community connected with my husband. So yeah, that's what we're about today. The
Oh,
homeless vets. And by him being a Marine and the commander, I have to represent him. And me
right,
being
and not getting into any trouble with him.
well, this
I think
YouTube stuff, he knows about this YouTube stuff,
what
and
does he think about it?
he thinks we're crazy.
Oh, tell me
But
one. I'm
he
sorry. Go
don't
ahead.
he don't really get into my YouTube life. Wait, wait a minute. Hey, Boo Boo, just say hello to the people.
Hello, people.
Hello, Huzzy. How are you?
Just fine. Good morning.
Okay.
Oh, he's
Uh,
having fun. He's playing music and having fun.
yeah, he's cooking me breakfast.
Okay.
Hmm.
What in particular did he see on here to think that stuff, that people are crazy on here? What did he see? And he's like, oh no, you guys are crazy on here. What did he see?
Everything, just everything. The dragging the back and the forths and all this other stuff. We and check it out, Carrie. You know there's troll pages out there of me, right?
They are? I
Yeah,
haven't
there's
seen.
troll pages. There's I've seen a few troll pages. There was a troll page, me and him laying in the bed.
What?
And the troll page come up on the screen and I didn't even have my phone nowhere around me. And he's looking, he was like, how's that you? And you don't even have your phone in your hand. I
Oh,
was like, baby,
really?
I said, baby, that's a troll. It's all right. Go, don't worry about it.
Well, I guess they're doing that for content too. They're trolling around.
Right.
Oh, you have VS is in here. She says she's here to support you.
Thank you. Heavy ass. Yep. Yeah.
Are you a
So
mod over there too?
yeah, I rocks with VS. Me and VS has never had any problems. That's my girl. You know what I mean? If given a fair chance, VS is a cool motherfucker. Oh, I'm sorry, a cool person, a cool person. And I don't care what nobody say until VS and I fall out. We're gonna fall out because something is going on between me and her. Which what we talk about behind the scenes, we have conversations. Nobody will ever know. I don't. I talk to a lot of people. That the stuff that I say, I will carry to my grave. I don't tell everything. I'm not that type of a busybody. I know how to separate this YouTube shit from the real life stuff. Okay, I don't cross the two.
Are you going to be conducting any more social experiments? Is my next question.
You never know. You never know what
Skillet,
Dennis.
you're always up to something.
You never know. Wait a minute, check it out. You never know what Skillet is cooking up.
Skillet, you said so. Now you're saying you don't troll anymore. Because I remember when you gave up some of the names you used to use, and you said you were done.
I had 28 troll pages.
What were you doing with those 28? You were
and,
busy.
and I still got the names of every troll page that I had. Hmm.
So you're doing another form of trolling. Well, you say you're not trolling anymore. So I guess right now you're doing more social experiments on here. Then okay.
Hmm.
Well, you said it best. You said you're a busybody. And you said you're providing content. So whatever social experiment you carry out, you're gonna see how people take it and what they do with it.
Right.
Oh Lord.
And
And
then
that
and
then
then and
provides
then and then when it
content.
and then when it hits, I want to see how everybody responds to it. And then at the end, I will fess up and say it's me, and let y'all know y'all shouldn't fall for any. If you don't stand for something, you fall for anything. Let y'all know y'all can't just take people for what they say. You got to do some investigating and come up with pure facts. You know what I mean?
But to be honest though, Rose, even though you said that was a troll move or a social experiment move, you were doing
Hmm.
conducting a social experiment. I really think that there are actually flag teams out here. I really do.
Well, okay. Well, I'm not a part of it. I don't care if people use my content. I don't care about all that stuff. That stuff is small to me. There's bigger stuff that I got to worry about.
Hey behind the bar. Hey Red Afro. Hey Lita. Hey everybody coming in. So you're
Hmm.
okay, Rose. I hear
Hmm.
you. I
Yep.
hear you, girl.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
I hear you. You
Yep.
are something else with these
I ain't,
social
I ain't, I ain't,
experiments.
I ain't afraid of nothing. Only person I fear is God. That's the only person I fear.
So what are you up to with those troll pages right now? Are they on, standby for some mess to come up? What's going on with them?
You never
Don't do
know.
it. Never
You never
know.
know.
Okay.
You
I
never
guess
know. Just sit back, relax, and let Skillet cook up something.
oh Lord, I should not be laughing. You say okay, girl. Well, you know what? You said you don't want to talk about the case coming up. I guess we're gonna have to listen out for that one.
Right.
Okay. And what's the date? At least remind us of the date.
Nope. I'm not
Oh,
going to say
oh,
anything.
oh, okay. Oh,
Mm-mm.
okay,
Mm-mm.
girl. Okay. I'll go find out. Matter of fact, I'll find out if it's still going on because I have a feeling you dropped it, but we see what happens. Said you don't want to talk about it, so that's it.
Let's
That's all.
just, let's just say I'll be doing the right thing. Let's just say that.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say that. I'll be doing the right thing and leave it right there.
So Rose,
Yes, Carrie.
you really have your husband listening to these stuff that you watch on here.
Yes. He cracks up. Yes. Yes. Yes.
oh
Yes.
God.
Yes. Yes.
Oh
I don't hold.
Lord.
Not, I don't hide nothing from him. This man down there fixing me breakfast right now.
Has he
He
ever
done what?
told you that you need to come off of here?
No.
Okay. All right.
No.
Well, he likes it then. I guess everything is good with you two.
Everything is fine. He done got up
Mhm.
and washed the car off and
Cooking you
fixing me breakfast.
breakfast.
And the only thing I have to do is iron his uniforms for work tomorrow. That's all I got to do for the work week. That's all I got to do is iron his uniforms, get him prepared for his work week while he go out there and make me my money.
Oh, oh, okay, girl. You know
Hmm.
what? I'm hoping that everything is going, because you did share the other day that you're grieving the passing of your mom. So again, to you, condolence to you.
Thank you.
Because I know how that feels,
And my
the whole
husband is and
grieving
my
process.
husband is my husband is grieving too. He lost his mother 2 weeks before I lost mine. They found
Oh
her.
no.
They found her in a swimming pool here in Pittsburgh. It made the news here.
Oh no. I'm sorry to
Hmm.
hear that. My condolences to your husband also. My condolence to your husband also.
Thank
'Cause
you. Yeah, it was a news breaking story where um my stepdad my father-in-law not my stepdad my father-in-law's filed charges against Classy Cab and the Veterans Hospital, and we'll see where it go from there because they were at fault. And the lady who's pool, the owners whose pool that my husband's mother was found in, we're suing all of them. So
oh.
it's a fight here in Pittsburgh with
Oh
this.
wow. I'm so sorry to hear that. And I'm hoping everything
Mhm.
goes well as it relates
Thank
to
you.
that.
Hmm. Yeah.
Wow.
So
So
and I
what
could
have you I'm t-
and I couldn't even go to my mother-in-law's funeral because I was at home watching my mother take her last breath because I didn't put my mom in a nursing home. She passed away in the house with me because I had 365 hospice come in and take over in her last days. So I watched my mom take her last breath. I nursed her. I cared for her. I gave her her medications as she was transitioning, and I didn't put her in a nursing home, Carrie.
I'm glad you mentioned that because we were talking about this the other day on this same here
And
channel. Because
and
I was saying,
wait a minute. Let me say this. Let me say this.
okay, go ahead.
Um, yeah. So me and my husband, we decided not to put my mom in a nursing home. So my mom, she had an apartment, her own apartment. So I noticed that she would. Oh, you said you. Well, okay. I'll talk to you. She was not answering the phone some days when I would call her, and she would leave the phone off the hook. So I got worried about my mom. And then she was a smoker too. And then when I would go over to her house, I would see burns on the cigarette burns on the carpet by where she would sit out on her couch. So what I did was I was like, babe, I'm worried about my mom. She was starting to have dementia. Okay. She forget to hang up the phone. And then I would have the police go make wellness calls on her to make sure she was okay. This is where she was in her apartment. So she was starting to get dementia, and I started to notice. So my husband said, well, look, babe, we can't let mom stay there in that apartment like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring her with us. So I have a 3-bedroom house. So I got my mom, moved her stuff out, and we put her with me instead of her going into some kind of nursing home or senior care living. Because this was the time when like COVID was coming up, and I wouldn't have been able to go visit her at that time because of COVID. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So what we did was we just bought my mom and moved her in with us, and I took care of her while
Yeah.
my husband worked. So at the end, I noticed that it was things were getting worse and worse and worse. So what I did was I called her doctor because she wouldn't take her medicine that the doctor was prescribing her. So what I did was I called the doctor and I was like, look, I know my mom hasn't been coming to see you because she wouldn't go back to the doctor. So I called him, and he son the hospice was it's called 365 Hospice here in Pittsburgh. So they came over and they gave her she needed oxygen. So I had the oxygen put in. They sent her a bed and all the hospital stuff and set her room up like a hospital. I got pictures of it like a hospital. So I would have help with her. They gave me the medicines. I put them in the refrigerator, and when she needed her medicines, like her morphine for pain and her Tylenol for fevers and stuff. So I administered. I was her 24-hour caregiver because I wasn't putting my mom in the hospital in the nursing home.
Right. And I
So
like the fact that I'm
go
sorry,
ahead.
go ahead. Don't let me cut
Yeah.
you. Go ahead.
Okay. And at that time, my husband he had to go to work. So my mother-in-law she was with her husband. So he got sick, and they were at the VA hospital. And at the VA hospital, she couldn't stay there at the hospital because, mind you, it was a time of COVID. So he had to go take her to his sister's house so she can be cared for. This is my mother-in-law. So they put her in a cab because he couldn't leave because he was sick himself. Mind you, he could have called, he didn't want to call us because I was dealing with my mom. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so he took her to his sister, which is my aunt on my husband's side's house.
Mm-hmm.
So they called the classy cab here. They picked my mother in law up from the VA hospital here in Pittsburgh, in the Oakland area. They picked my mother in law up, and they were supposed to take her to his her sister in law's house. And this was 1:30 in the morning, mind you, 1:30 in the morning. So my aunt, she couldn't come up to meet my mother-in-law. So the classy cab It was supposed to be hand to hand, door to door service. So the cab driver let my mother in law out at the
Mm.
curb and took off instead of making sure that
That
she
somebody took her
was
in.
there to receive her.
Right.
So my mother in law, she had dementia too, and
Mm-hmm.
so she wandered. She walked from where
Oh
she was left
no.
at, and she walked at least 5 miles at one
Oh
thirty in the
no.
morning. Then and they couldn't find her. So and the next morning we thought that she was over my aunt's house, which is my father-in-law's sister. Um, they was like, well, "Where's Maxine at?" And they was like, "Well, she's supposed to be over Aunt Tony's house." And Aunt Tony said, "Well, no, I was waiting for her. I thought that she stayed at the hospital." So the classy cat people should have made sure at 1:30 in the morning, because it's their
Right.
policy to make sure that
That somebody was
dementia
there.
patient, that somebody was there to
Right.
receive her. So what
Right.
they we looked for my mother, and they looked for my mother-in-law for like 2 days. We couldn't find her, Carrie. We couldn't
Mm-mm.
find her. So the detectives called my husband and said, "Come, we found a body. It was floating in a pool on William Penn Highway.
Oh.
We have to you have to come and make a positive identification." So it was my mother-in-law whose body that they found, who wandered off at
Oh
1:30 in the
no.
morning, and the person who pool that she was drowned in didn't have no gate up or
Mm,
anything. So
mm-mm.
that's where all these lawsuits is coming from with my family for the VA and the classy
But
cab people
that's the cab,
and
right?
the pool owner, the property owner of the pool, because you're supposed to have a gate so high and it's supposed to be locked. Um,
Wow, that no, that is going to be like a really hard hit for the homeowners because they're not
right,
expecting people to be coming by their homes.
right,
So
and
I can see with the classic cab or the hospital or whatever, but the people were at home. They're not looking for anybody to come, by where they
but you
live. So
but you're supposed to have a gate around your pool, so many, because a kid could just walk in and drown too. You know what I mean? You have to have some kind of barrier so many feet up and locked if you have a pool here.
and you're saying this also oh well, obviously you say it made the news.
Yeah, it was on the news. Yeah, I got news
Mhm.
clippings and everything about the lawsuit with Clarence Porter sues the VA hospital on the death of his wife Maxine Gillis. Hmm.
Right. Well, that cab, the cab company, they're gonna suffer for that because how can you know that somebody is not well? I don't know if they knew about her
Yeah,
condition
because
that she had dementia.
my father-in-law told them
Right.
that she had dementia, and they were supposed to make sure that she was physically given to somebody to
Mm-hmm.
receive her. Hmm.
That they're gonna be in huge problems for that part because you're transporting someone to a destination and you're supposed to make sure you hand her over to someone and you're gonna just
Right.
leave her on the curb and pull off without
And she
making
and she
sure.
was and she was 78 years old.
Man, at 1:30 a.m. at that, no,
Right, right,
they're gonna
right.
have to pay for that, Rose. And I'm really sorry to hear about,
Yeah,
the
and I
passing
couldn't
of
even
the
make it to my mother-in-law's funeral, but they streamed it online for me so I can be
right
there,
because you were taking care of your
because I was
mom.
taking care of my mom, and 2 weeks after his mom passed, my mom passed.
So it's one tragedy after another. But Rose, this is what I wanted to
Hmm.
ask you. Apart from the fact that it was during the Rona period and it would have been hard for you to go at the hospital. What
Hmm.
is the reason? And I know you mentioned it before because we spoke about it over here before about not sending our family to nursing homes. I don't know if
Hmm.
you were here. I am very much against that because I am of the impression if your parents took care of you when you were younger, when you were born, Once a man, twice a child. You know your parents are gonna go down in
Yeah,
their
because she
health
didn't
is
throw
gonna
me away.
decline at some point
Yeah,
in
she
life.
didn't throw me away as a child. She didn't throw me away as
Right.
a child.
She
She
fed
didn't
you,
throw me
clothed
away.
you,
Right,
bathed you,
right,
provided a
right,
home for you, shelter,
right,
whatever. So it
right,
is just the norm for me in my eyes. I don't know if it's a culture. It's just it just is what it is. There's
right.
no way my parents will ever, well, especially my mom, go to a
Right.
nursing home. Now, let me know why you decided, especially because you're probably going to help somebody out there to maybe rethink something that they're going to do, why you
Okay.
decided that your mom should stay with you until she transitioned.
Like I just said, she took care of me as a child. My mom had me when she was 14 years old. Okay. 14, a kid herself. Okay. She
Mm-hmm.
didn't know how to raise me, so my grandmother raised me. But no, your mom, you only get one mom. One. She is supposed to be taken care of. Because it says in the word, you honor thy mother and thy father, and thy days shall be live well amongst the land. So I did it from my heart and through what this says in the Bible. You know what I mean? And she didn't throw me away, and I refused to throw her away. Mind you, I did this all by myself. I had no sisters and brothers. I had no children. So it was my duty to take care of her. So that's why I did it.
Oh, you're an only child?
Hmm.
Okay, got you.
Yeah. So I didn't have. It wasn't like I had 4 or 5 sisters and brothers that would come and help me, or I can get a break and they can watch mom for a while. I did it all myself, and I wear my mom every day. She travels with me every day with my hourglass with her ashes right in it. So.
Oh, okay. Okay, I
Mhm.
got you. I
Yeah.
got you.
Yeah.
Well, again, I gotta say condolences to you as well as to your husband on the loss of your moms. I know it's not hard grieve. It's not very easy grieving, despite what some
No.
people think. They may attend a funeral and by another week they forgot about the passing of your
Right.
family, and then you have
Hmm.
to deal with that void, that empty space that
Right.
cannot be filled in any way, shape, or form.
Right.
So you got to deal
Right.
with that, and it's not very easy. It is not very easy. It's a daily process, but it's one day at a time. That's all I can say. You just have to take steps one day at a
I
time.
take it second by second, especially when I see that I got everything that she's ever owned because everything was left to me because I didn't have nobody to fight with about mom's clothes and mom's jewelry and mom's cars and mom's this and mom's that, her
Right.
insurance policies and stuff. So I
Yeah.
did what my mom and wanted me to do. She raised a good girl here, a girl
and
with a
and
spirit, and a woman with a heart.
And at least you're one of those children that actually check up on your mom to make sure she's okay and stuff. Because when you found out you weren't getting her on the phone, at
Right.
least you were checking in. Some people don't even take the time of day; they're busy living their own lives and forget
Mhm.
about their own parents.
Mm-mm.
To go check
Mm-mm.
on them, make sure they're okay. I always say it over here: check on somebody, check on your family.
Mhm. Right.
So you could have left her, and then you saw
I saw a
cigarette
need.
burns on the carpet and stuff. You know
Right.
what could have happened. That house
Right.
could have been that apartment
Right.
could have been set aflame. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? So
Right. She
it's
wasn't. She
check on your
wasn't a hazard. She
family
was hazardous to herself and a
and
hazard to others'
others,
lives.
right? And to
So
others, right?
right, because that building could have burned up by one flame on the carpet. You know what I mean?
Exactly,
So I
exactly.
wasn't. I just didn't do nothing. I was proactive. You know.
Right, right, right. Well,
Yeah.
well,
Well, Carrie, it's good talking to you. My
I
husband,
appreciate you coming up.
he's
Your
telling me breakfast is
breakfast is
almost ready.
ready.
Yeah.
Okay, girl. I
Okay.
appreciate
Thanks,
you for
Pat.
coming up, Skillet,
You're
and
welcome,
sharing with
Carrie.
us.
Anytime, anytime, anytime. I'm
Right.
check this out, Carrie. I'm a pretty cool chick if given a fair chance.
I agree with you. Just
Okay.
just
Have a
cut
good
down
day.
on your social experiments. I'll
Okay.
see you. Go enjoy your
Okay.
breakfast with Huzzy.
And maybe one day I'll tell you all the names of my troll pages. Would you like that?
Oh, well, I guess you won't be using them anymore, but okay, when
No.
you're ready, let me know. You won't be
Okay.
using, if you're gonna tell me
Okay.
you won't be using them. All right, Rose, thank you for
All right.
coming
Bye.
up. I
Thanks,
appreciate
Chad.
that.
Have a good Sunday, y'all. Bye, Carrie.
Hi, Rose. Okay, that was an interesting conversation with no other than Skillet, aka Rose Bennett, aka behind the scenes. What's the last name she used? Behind the scenes Rose Bennett, I think. Yeah, behind the scenes Bennett. Okay, there we go. So that was an interesting conversation. Skillet says she's out here giving the news. Giving not the news, giving content. So she does her social experiments according to her to see how the streets will take it and also to show them that they also need to investigate before going ahead and spreading lies, investigate stuff. That's what she says. We try to get some more info about the impending case, the supposed case that is coming up. We didn't get anything from that. She says she's not going to talk about it. And we also spoke to her about some of the other stuff she's done regarding another content creator on here and how she felt about what she did or if it was done to her. Okay, that is that on that. And also, she spoke about, you know, taking care of your family, especially your parents, so that your days can be long. Okay. She did it because she knew it was the right thing to do, and she was also saying that she was following the biblical principles, biblical teachings. Okay, that is that on that. Just remember, guys, take care of your family. If you even are not in a position to do so, don't just give up on them like that. I was watching a video the other day and I did share it on my community wall. It's not there anymore. But there was this guy, his sisters and brothers, what they were doing when they found out their mom had cancer and may die soon. You know what they were busy trying to do? Figure out which hospice to put her in. Can you imagine? And the entire time the mom was there hearing them. And when he heard about it, the guy was living, I don't know which other country or wherever he was. And he flew in and he said when he knocked on the door of his sister's apartment, he could hear his mom in the background saying, I knew you wouldn't throw me away. He said that's what he heard from his mom's mouth. I knew he wouldn't throw me away. Can you imagine if she had gone to that hospice, how she would have died heartbroken? She would have died heartbroken because her own children threw her away. And that essentially is how some of your family feel when you give up on them. I know people are going to say it's better that way. If they go there, they can get tended to around the clock and stuff. It doesn't always work that way. Those people, some of them are really hurt to the core to know they don't have their family. They're only seeing their family visiting from time to time because they're busy with their jobs or their family, and they gave up on them. That is how some people look at it. So that mom knew that her son would not give up on her, even when the others did. And family members, when they know you're going to put them in homes or put them away in homes, it is not a good feeling. So you may think you're doing the right thing, but for some, they don't look at it that way. You understand? Okay, that is that on that. Our conversation took a turn today, but it was still good. All right, so I'm reminding you before I go, there's a $50 challenge on Friday, March 3rd. Who knows? The cost may go up to, I think it's supposed to be 70 because we have somebody else dropping an extra 20 on it. So we're having a challenge. The song is a Whitney Houston song, All the Man That I Need. So anybody's welcome to click the link on Friday when we're doing kickback and karaoke. That's the name of it that we do on Fridays, kickback and karaoke. So the challenge is to click the link, sing that song, that Whitney Houston song, and then the chat is going to vote via a poll to say who wins. The winner is the one who will get the cash. Okay, we'll see if we could pump that money up a little bit more. But for right now, that's it. And that's all. I'm hoping you guys have a wonderful Sunday. I don't think I'll be watching any more beef sector material today. I am off. I am taking a break. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Thank you to the mods if you're up there in the clouds. Thank you to those who have been supporting me from day one. Thank you to the new supporters who passed through. Thank you to those who are genuinely here to support. I appreciate you all. I'm only here for entertainment, not for acceptance. Always remember that we don't need to be accepted. Okay. Bye, everybody.